Today we're getting super friendly with the word resilience. This is another one you'll hear constantly in the motivational speaking world. We've got lots of collocations and idioms coming up today. Just like before, you'll listen, repeat, read aloud, get creative in the remix. Okay, so first up today we're looking at bounce back. This means to recover quickly after something difficult. To get knocked down and get straight back up again. It's much more dynamic than simply recovering. There's energy in it, momentum. You're not just surviving, you're coming back even stronger than before. You'll hear this everywhere: sports, business, personal development, job interviews. It always carries a positive charge. Someone who bounces back isn't a victim of their circumstances, they're defined by how they respond to them. Okay, just listen this time, it's not on the screen. She didn't just survive the setback, she bounced back with an intensity that caught everyone off guard. Okay, this time it is on the screen, read it from the screen. Okay, let's remix the key words in that sentence now. Fill in the gaps. Think of some good words for those gaps. Okay, so my words that I feel would be a good level up in that sentence are the words weather and ferocity. Weather as a verb actually means to endure and come through something difficult. Ferocity means extreme, almost savage-like intensity. Okay, one more time, use those words this time. Okay, now it's your turn. You'll see a question on the screen. Answer it as best you can. Tell me about a time you bounced back from something that could have finished you. Okay, nice. Look at the example answer now. There was a point in my career when I lost a job I'd spent 3 years working towards. I won't lie, it floored me, but I gave myself 1 week to feel it, and then I bounced back harder with a clear idea of actually what I wanted. That setback became a redirection in my life. Okay, next up we're looking at take it on the chin. This is a boxing metaphor. You got hit, you felt it, and you didn't go down. It means to accept a setback or criticism with dignity without making excuses or falling apart. I think it's more British than bounce back, but widely understood. The key nuance is the acceptance. You're not pretending it didn't hurt, you took the hit, you just didn't let it define you. You'll hear this in professional conversations, media interviews, and anywhere people talk about handling adversity with class. Okay, have a listen now, it's not on the screen. He took every piece of criticism on the chin, got back up, and came back stronger than before. Okay, try it again now with it on the screen. Okay, let's mix up the key words now. Take a look at the gaps, mix it up. Okay, I've leveled this up with the devastating news and more resolute. Devastating news as a phrase actually means information that caused severe shock, distress or grief. Resolute as an adjective actually means completely determined and unwilling to change. Okay, use those words now. Okay, so it's your turn now. 30 seconds, your question is, tell me about a time you had to take it on the chin. What happened and how did you handle it? My manager once told me in front of the whole team that my presentation wasn't good enough. I took it on the chin, thanked him publicly and went home and rewrote the whole thing. 2 weeks later he used it as the example for everyone else. That's the only response worth giving. Okay, next up we've got test your resilience. This means a situation is pushing you to your absolute limit, finding out exactly how much you can take. It's more specific than simply being difficult. You will hear this in coaching, sport and leadership contexts. It implies the difficulty has a purpose. It's revealing something about your character that comfort never could. The test isn't the enemy, the test is the point. Okay, have a listen and try to repeat now. That year pushed her in ways she never expected, and she came through it completely changed. Okay. Very good. Let's remix that now. Try to add some more difficult words in the gaps. Okay, I thought challenged and foresaw would work really well in here. To foresee as a verb actually means to be aware of something before it happens, just like a weather forecaster. Unrecognizable as an adjective actually means so different that something can no longer be identified as the same thing. Give it a go with those words in the sentence now. Okay, it's your turn to answer the question. The question is, what has tested your resilience most, and what did it reveal about you? The year I started my own business tested my resilience in ways I genuinely didn't see coming. No income, no certainty, no support structure, just a decision I'd made and had to live with. What it revealed was this: I'm more stubborn than I am afraid. That was useful to know. Okay, next up, let's look at emotional and psychological resilience. They're closely related but slightly different. Emotional resilience is about managing your feelings in the moment. staying functional when things get hard. Psychological resilience goes deeper. It's about your overall mental architecture, how your mind is built to handle sustained pressure over time. You'll hear both in therapy, coaching, leadership, and well-being conversations. Someone with psychological resilience doesn't just cope, they adapt, recalibrate, and move forward. Have a listen to the example, it's not on the screen. Building resilience isn't about avoiding difficulty, it's about changing your relationship with it. Nice. Once again, it is on the screen now. Okay, let's remix it, change some of the keywords, upgrade them. I went for circumventing and fundamentally transforming. Circumvent is to find a clever way around an obstacle. To fundamentally transform actually means to change something completely at its deepest level. Try with those words now. Okay, next question, 30 seconds. 4. Would you say you have a strong emotional or psychological resilience? And what has built it? I'd say my resilience has been built through repetition more than anything else. Every time I've been through something hard and come out the other side, the next hard thing feels slightly more manageable. Not easy, just manageable, because I have evidence now. I've done hard before. Okay, next up, resilience in the face of adversity. This is a full expression. It's not just bouncing back from a bad day. It's maintaining your composure, your direction, and your character when the circumstances are genuinely stacked against you. Adversity implies something sustained and serious, not an inconvenience but a real obstacle. You'll hear this in leadership, eulogies, award ceremonies, and anywhere that demands a certain gravity of language. It's a phrase that carries weight. Use it when the situation deserves it. Okay, have a listen and try and repeat. It's not on the screen this time. His resilience in the face of adversity wasn't just impressive, it was the thing that inspired everyone around him. Okay, have a go again. It's on the screen now. Okay, now let's change some of the keywords in that sentence. What would be good in those gaps? Okay, I thought remarkable and galvanized would be great in here. Remarkable actually means worthy of being noticed and talked about. Galvanize actually means to shock or simulate people into action. So we stimulate people into action. Okay, try with those words now. Okay, now it's your turn. 30 seconds to answer. Talk about someone who showed genuine resilience in the face of adversity. What made it remarkable? My grandmother. She lost her husband at 42, raised 4 children alone, built a small business from nothing, never once used the word resilience, just got up every morning and did what needed to be done. That's the real thing, no language required. Bit controversial. Now we've got the 2-minute questions. Okay, choose a question, start with number 1. You've got 2 minutes, go. Okay, nice. Let's look at the example answers now. Here's the example answer for 1. The hardest period of my life came in my early 30s. I'd built something I was proud of, a career, a relationship, a version of stability, and within about 8 months, all 3 collapsed. Not dramatically, quietly, one by one, like lights going out. What tested my resilience wasn't the losing, it was the in-between, the period when nothing had resolved yet and I had no evidence that it ever would. That's where most people break, not in the crisis, but in the waiting. What got me through was a decision I made very quietly. I'm going to keep showing up, not brilliantly, not heroically, just present, every day until the conditions change. And they did change. Slowly, unevenly, but they changed. What that period revealed about me is that my resilience is not loud. It doesn't look impressive from the outside. It's just a refusal to stop. And I've come to think that's enough. Okay, question 2 now. If you haven't done question 2, please restart the video, back 2 minutes, and have a go. There's a woman I worked with early in my career. She came to this country with nothing, genuinely nothing. 1 bag, a language she was still learning, qualification that wasn't recognised here. She started at the bottom of the organisation, admin work, filing, the kind of work where nobody learns your name. Within 5 years, she was running a department. What struck me wasn't the success, it was how she handled every obstacle along the way. There were people who underestimated her. There were systems that weren't built for someone like her. There were moments I witnessed where I thought, that would have finished me. And she just kept going. Not bitterly, not performatively. She just kept going. She never confused a setback with a verdict. Every obstacle was a problem to be solved, not evidence of what she was worth. That's distinction. That's everything. Okay, great. We're moving on to question 3 now. If you need to answer this, rewind back 2 minutes and have a go on the time. Ready? Both, but not equally. I think some people come into the world with a nervous system that handles uncertainty better. That's real. You can see it in children. Some kids fall over and bounce straight back up. Others need much more than that. That's not weakness, that's the wiring. But that wiring is just the starting point. Real, tested, reliable resilience is something you accumulate through experience, specifically through difficult experience that you came through. The problem is you can't build that in advance. You build resilience the same way you build physical strength, by putting yourself under load and recovering over and over again. What I've noticed is that each time I've been through something hard and come out the other side, the next hard thing feels slightly more manageable. Not easy, manageable. Because I have evidence now. I've done hard before. You might be born with a head start, but resilience in the face of adversity, that's built, slowly, unglamorously, one difficult thing at a time. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video today. I hope that was useful. I hope you engaged with it and gave it lots of good effort, energy. Please subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And as I upload new videos with new words, you can keep growing and really ace the speaking exam or interview or public speech that you will ultimately have to do in the future. Okay, thank you very much. We are finished for today. Goodbye for now.